Hey everybody, Anthony here, and the footage you're about to watch is my top 4 match versus champion for Season 2, Encounter 3. I know this is very late, life has gotten in the way recently, but I have finally gotten a chance to record the audio after the fact, because this video was not recorded with audio, so I'm going to have to do post-match commentary, I should say. So, we're going fast forward, so that's why it's going ridiculously fast. I believe I am going first here, and I just noticed a camera glitch there. What the hell? So Nemesis flips up to bot mode and swings in. I believe the attack was into Prowl here because this guy needed to die. And I am going to increase the size of the video feed so that way I can actually see what's going on. 5 damage onto Prowl. There we go. I can actually see what's going on now. Flip Prowl to bot mode. Draw a card off of Cliff Jumper on champion side of the field. Also, I'm just going to say this now, going into this match, I actually felt really good about it because I beat a Cars deck in top 8, so I figured, you know what, what's another one going to do to me? Anyways, champion takes a while to consider his plays here, so that is why, another reason I like to fast forward through things I don't record the audio on, because you can't hear the players making their decisions, so there's really no value to keeping it running at at regular speed, and it just takes less time for me to record this, and I don't want to be here all day, so yeah. Anyways, waiting. He's got a card. There's an Erratic Lightning onto Night Racer, and send Night Racer into Nemesis as she has to go. Blocking 4, and that is 6 into 4, take... Oh, he flipped 2 oranges. Whoops, I'm stupid. Anyways, 8 into 4, blocking 4, take... Or 8 into 4, take 4. There we go. Energy pack on Nemesis, flip OPBL, and swing in for 8 Pierce 1, setting a Patrol the Perimeter off of OPBL. And Night Racer takes a hefty 7. Yeah, only 1 defense off the Erratic Lightning, so that was fun. And then Champion will untap Night Racer with Turbo Boosters, and if I remember how this game went, yep, there's the Belligerence after Prowl flips to alt mode, and let's count how much damage, or how much defense is just neutered here because of this card. And there is glitches happening. I did not know about this, so you'll have to forgive me, but thankfully the video is actually watchable, so that's a positive. Let's send Crasher in, or no, send in Night Racer first. So let's see how much defense I lose here. I realize I should not have revealed that Patrol the Perimeter. So 1, 2 defense lost. So far 2. And that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it looked like. 10 into OPBL's 2, or 11 into 2 takes 9. So we've lost 2 defense so far. Then Prowl. 3, so 3 defense has been lost after that Belligerence. And OPBL is just dead here. And then Crasher into Nemesis. That's 4 defense total loss. That is a lot less than I thought it was. Crasher in, dealing 6 damage to Nemesis. And another 2 damage, 3 damage loss. So 6 defense total was lost off that Belligerence. Yeah, not a fun time. And Nemesis is currently alive on 2. It was either 5 or 6. I couldn't catch if there was a second or a third blue icon in that flip. But yeah, I just concede here at this point. Didn't help my opening hand involved 3 Energon axes, so that's fun. And we'll just go ahead and go over to game 2. That was approximately a 6 or 7 minute game 1. And Belligerence only neutered like 6 defense. Which, is a interesting point, and I'm actually going to pause my audio so I can go make a note of that on the Discord server. Okay, I have gone and made note of that, so we are going to go ahead and move over into sideboarding. There are a lot of things here that I'm like, you know what? We just need to slap some cards here, hope for the best. You can be sure I sided in my own copies of Belligerence, because, yeah. We're just going to let this play out here. Okay, so now that that is done, we're going to go over to game 2. I go first, and I decide I actually do not remember who I sent in first here. I know I sent in Nemesis first last game because sending that in first was what won me Game 3 versus Steven. And we decided to send in OPBL. Setting a looked like a Patrol the Perimeter. Yes, it was. So Patrol the Perimeter going in for 8, Pierce 1 into Prowl. Blocks 3, takes 5. That's what it looks like. Yep, blocks 3, takes 5. Anyways, going over to Champion's turn, flip Prowl, draw a card, and probably a Night Racer swing coming in here because... Oh, Espionage. And I believe the call was blue. Yep, so that gets rid of a Disarm. And yep, there's the Night Racer swing because Chump Blocker. Hey, Patrol the Perimeter actually does something here. Wow. Anyways, blocking 6. I'm sorry for the glare there. I really need to figure that out one of these days. So that is a blocked attack against from Night Racer. And we'll move over to my turn here. And I'm looking through my scrap for actions, I believe, because OPBL is ready to go on that front. And there's another camera glitch. Almost said Grinch, not that time of the year. Sparring gear on Nemesis. Flip Nemesis. I believe we recover a Espionage here. It's either an Espionage or Belligerence. Yep, we go for the Belligerence. Just in case we need to just murderize somebody. And came in as the call here to do 1 to Nemesis, 2 to Prowl. So going up to 7. And Nemesis in to Night Racer. 6 block 3, take 3. Moving over to Champion's turn now. He does have a wheel turn, so Prowl's definitely flipping down. There it is. And I don't remember if there was a wheel turn enabler here or not. I don't believe there was. I'm pretty sure somebody got souped up. There's a Nitro Boosters on Prowl. That always helps. And Treasure Hunt to grab a Matrix and another card that I did not catch, but you were watching probably closer than I am. Which is probably not a good thing, but, yeah. Anyways. Sending in Prowl first, untaps, a lot of camera glitches going in for 3, 4, 5, 6, it looks like, 6 Pierce 1. And 6 blocking 4 on Nemesis' side, so he'll take 2. And then Prowl again. For 7. Blocking 2, taking 5, up to 7. And then Crasher next for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 blocking 5, taking 3. So up to 10. And then Cliff last. As soon as that processor swap is resolved. Potentially. Dropping a Hollow Matter for it, it looks like. And then Cliff last for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 blocking 4, take 6. That's a dead Nemesis. Wheel turn. The wheel turn. The wheel turn. The wheel turn. Gotta love it. Anyways, moving over to my turn. OPBL is going to have to go Rambo, essentially, which... Not the craziest thing in the world that could happen, but you never know. So I contemplate my stuff here. Flipping OPBL to bot mode, Javelin, and camera glitches. There's a Belligerence of my own. Throw the Javelin at Prowl, get him off the board. And going in for 10. And I do not play the Disarm, and that is a very dead Night Racer. And going over to Champion's turn, flip Cliff. There are 2 cards in the KO area, so of course that's going to happen. And then there's a Flamethrower, and what is the action? Setting a secret. I believe that... I honestly don't know what secrets this deck was playing. Anyway, sending Cliff going in for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 blocking 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 11 blocking 7, take 4. And there's a whole host of goodies. Picking up something that was a little too quick. I dropped the Severed Combiner hand for it, though, so Must have been a hold the line, I believe. And now Crasher swings in, blocking 1, 2, 3. That's just a blocked attack overall. So we're going to move over to my turn. OPBL's got his work cut out for him. Cliff needs to die, but getting a body off the board might be the better play here. Espionage calling orange, trying to get rid of any belligerent shenanigans that might be floating around. And the hits are Enforcement Batons, Erratic Lightning, Wedge. Getting rid of the Erratic Lightning, that is the most powerful card in that hand. And I think about upgrades. And also who I'm attacking. Because if I go into Cliff Jumper, I'm probably not KOing him, but I'm getting him in a position where he can be KO'd, but Crasher is probably the likelier kill. We're going to send OPBL in with a sturdy Javelin, throwing the Javelin at Crasher, and I believe Crasher was the target. And it was a turnabout snare. I forgot about that. He was siding it. So, yeah, turnabout snare, going in for 2 Pierce 1, and I choose to think about the Cayman Crash. And I believe I do end up playing it here, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I did. I did the 2 damage to Cliff Jumper, and Crasher takes 1, goes up to 3. Turnabout snare, folks. Even after the nerf, it still has its applications. Draw for turn on champion side, and he has got a clean shot to a KO here, assuming he can get rid of the sparring gear. Speaking of, there's the bashing shield. There is a wedge formation, heal 1 from Crasher, draw a card for Cliff. And here comes the swings. Flipping Crasher for +1 attack. That always helps. The live on 1 is a thing after all. Blocking 4 currently. Actually, no, that's going to be all I block because there is no tough, no white icons. Cuts happen, and Cliff going in first for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 blocking 4 takes 7, up to 12. And then Crasher's got a gimme swing here. Blocking 6. Well, I block it. And then there's the untap. I'm going to be honest here. There's no way for me to win this, barring me drawing the absolute God Hand of Energy Pack plus Patrol the Perimeter and then killing Cliff Jumper. And Energon Axe, flip OPBL, set of Sab Arms off of the off of what I grabbed from OPBL, and swing in, hope for the best. Going in for 10 Pierce 2. 10 into 1 on Crasher. That's a dead Crasher. But just flip Crasher, get +1. And now I just need to hope I survive a Cliff swing. I need the swing of my life. Sab Arms gets rid of the Flamethrower at the very least, so that's something. Although Champion, I think, does choose to play the Enforcement Batons here to get rid of the Axe. Just because he's gonna lose the weapon anyway. He might as well try to get some value off it. Oh, Brainstorm takes the shot and a Supercharge. Yeah, that is very much a dead Optimist. No way am I surviving that. On 2 health, especially. Well, I blocked 6. But it's not enough. Cliff has 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that is a 2-0 for Champion. I thought I could beat another Cars deck. But Game 1, Belligerent's happening. Game 2, just series of unfortunate events, I think. I don't know what lost me that second game. Maybe it was just pure luck. Who knows? But, yeah. If you want to see what the tiebreaker for me and Naga for 3rd place looked like, there was a episode of Serious Competition over on the main channel that I did a while back that was that tiebreaker match, so you'll want to go look for that. I think it was called Tackling the Crusade Head On or something like that. So go check that out if you want to see the 3rd place tiebreaker. But for now, hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, there's a little red button you can push down below to show that. The finals should be uploaded alongside this. And then soon enough, we are going to be back with some coverage action for a side event where it's waves 1 through 5 with modern ban lists. Should be interesting, but until then, that'll do it for this video. Peace out, y'all.